Hi, Taurus. This is your reading for the week of March 16th, or when you hear it and it resonates, and it will not be for every Taurus. Taurus, we all know that Taurus is on the cusp or in the process of changing things for themselves in a way where they are living in the world with greater peace and with more genuine enjoyment and with I will say what I'm seeing this is I'm seeing it almost as though your heart grew 3 sizes that day. Not that you were ever a Grinch, but it's that feeling that now you are far more able to rest comfortably with the emotions in your heart. And this goes along. Okay, so there is a very funny image that this started with, but I'll go back to it. I don't know how it fits. So what? Oh, I get it. Okay, so it's you have got this ability now, many of you have, and if you don't have it completely, I believe you're in the process of developing this. And that is the ability to rest comfortably with the unknown. Now, that has not always been easy for you, because if any of you have had a sense of abandonment, which can happen in so many different ways, it can happen so early in life, pre-verbal, when a parent is just tired and doesn't get to you in time. These things can happen sometimes in ways that are so subtle that you wouldn't necessarily define it as something that has influenced your beliefs or your feelings. But if you look at the idea of abandonment isn't just the idea of being left alone. It's being left without what you need in order to survive, either emotionally or physically. And so what this is telling me here is that for those of you who've had that and have healed that, you're going to be much more comfortable with the unknown than you would be if you hadn't. Because the unknown always has the capacity or the potential to take something away from us. So if you have that fear of that, then and again, it can be subtle, it can be so deep in the unconscious self that you don't even realize it's affecting you. But if you notice that you're really seriously uncomfortable when structures change, when people leave, when there's a concern about somebody leaving, check in with what that feels like, because if it's a really deep, scary, sad thing, then there could be elements of that old wound coming up. What I'm feeling is, because many of you have healed that, because you've been able to reach and start really getting a sense of who you are within yourself, the essence of you, the bigger part of you, the truth of you, you're now a lot more able to say, I don't know what's going on. I don't have all the facts. I don't know. And I don't need to know. Things will play out. And that goes along with trusting, not just in yourself, although sometimes that's all you need, but the idea that there is divine support, and that divine support involves loving you no matter what. Loving you, hear this, loving you no matter what. Anything that you could go back to in your life that you can hate yourself for or blame yourself for, please know there is divine help there for you, my very dear Taurus, to help you hold that so that it can be integrated, because that's what's needed. When we face those things that are deeply frightening to us or distasteful to us about ourselves, I mean, my goodness, how shameful did I feel the day I acknowledged that I actually had hatred for myself? Oh my God. And do you know, that was one of the most healing moments in my life. Felt not very good for a few days as I let myself process it through, but it was there and it's gone. And maybe it will come back again, but now it doesn't have the hold on me that it did, because I faced it and I felt it, and it didn't kill me. It actually made me stronger. So when I'm looking at this, Taurus, I'm sharing this with you because what I'm seeing beyond this, with humor, with beautiful humor, I love it, is you sitting there in a forest with your tree up against your back up against a tree, and you're sitting there, and it's like you're talking to your acolytes, your students who are below you, although I can't see them. And you're there, and you've got a green shawl on, and you're like this, and you're referring to them as the old Kung Fu teacher did in the Kung Fu series, and referring to his students as, yes, grasshopper. Only as I say that, what I'm seeing is literal grasshoppers jumping out of the grass at you, and you're batting them away, and you're like this. It's funny. And that's what's one of the things that is powerful about you, Taurus. You can have some of the wicked, wonderful sense of humor. And what I love is that when you do engage it, you can light up a room with it because you really, really carry that physical energy. So when you're in a good state, that physical energy can really just wrap around a room and really lift it up. It can really affect the energy in the room. So what I'm looking at this is when you can laugh, when you can make fun, like, I mean, is this not just like this idea of batting the grasshoppers away? That, like, is that not just such a wonderful picture of somebody who can live their spirituality, be there, but not take it too seriously, not take it so seriously that they can't laugh at themselves? And this is part of what I feel is happening for you. Now, the other thing that you're getting is do it big, and that's coming right next to the head over heels card. So that for me says, my very dear people, please, please lean into and remind yourself constantly that God is head over heels in love with all of you, and therefore there's not any part of you that you have to deny. You can face it, you can look at it, you can befriend it. And this is all a part of your growth. And if you can keep a good sense of humor while you're doing it, then you get to see yourself in a whole new way, in a whole new light, and that's how you create a new day, my dears. You no longer have to fear abandonment because you are growing into a deep understanding of something more powerful. It's as though you are finally, as an earth sign, being able to really embrace the sacredness of what that earth energy represents, and that is you. You are representing that. You are holding that. You are an expression of this earth element on this earth plane. Embrace it, my very wonderful Taurus people. You are powerful and you have a lot to offer, and I see this as being a really wonderful movement forward for you. How lovely is it to start every day knowing that you're loved? And you are. So that's it. I'm going to leave you with that. Take care.